Yeah, there we go. Now I can see. Y'all ready to get lit? Live from Jacksonville, Florida. Vodcasting around the world.
You heard me right. That's vodcasting with a V.
We want to welcome you to the Lit TV show, where we love, learn, and leverage information together. Because what we don't know can literally take us back to the Stone Ages. Are y'all ready to get litty? Welcome your host, E.
Mama, there goes that man.
C.
The boy's smart, but he crazy.
Weston.
In the building.
Are we in the building?
We're in the building.
What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode number five. Webisode number five. Welcome to webisode number 5. You're tuned in live to the Get Lit TV show.
Yes.
We are excited about today's webisode.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, we got a really, really good webisode lined up for you guys. I'm trying to get a little background music playing. But listen, man, today's webisode is featuring a young man that is
Doing big things.
I mean, the kid is a prodigy, and that's just the truth. To be 11 years old, I mean, you just
doing
had
all the things. Just we won't tell you everything. Just hang tight for it. It's gonna be good.
So check this out. Today's webisode is being brought to you by our good friends over at Luxury Vacations.
Love them.
Oh my God! I keep stressing to you guys. Listen, I know that the world is shut down. I know that everybody's not traveling, but when the time opens up, and listen, you can travel now, but if you feel comfortable, but listen, when things open back up, this is the company you want to go through.
Gotta hit them up.
They're Black owned.
Yes.
Anytime you see Charity and I traveling, all the countries that we've been to, all the places that we've been to, all the 2, 3, 4 bedroom villas on the beach. I mean, all the crazy amenities. This is the company that has done that for us. And
we appreciate you.
Yeah, the prices, the prices are absolutely amazing. And I'm talking all-inclusive type packages.
All-inclusive resorts.
Yeah, so you guys want to reach out to Luxury Vacations. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them on the internet. Luxury is Luxury, obviously, but Vacations is not Vacation. It's Baecations, Baecation, like my bay. Does that make sense? So y'all make sure y'all support them. Thank you so much, Luxury Vacations, for
Thank you.
For sponsoring this webisode on today. So Charity, webisode number 5, man.
Number 5, yes, we're moving along.
Number 5. I hope you guys have been enjoying the webisodes as they've been going on. We have some pretty good ones, I think, so far.
So finances, power couples.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Which is good.
Which you love, I know.
Yeah.
You know, and now we want to try and cater to everyone. So I think today's episode is going to reach a lot of folks today.
If you have children,
yes,
I will say this. If you have kids, grab them and bring them along. Because if you not just have kids that you want to bring along, but if you have children that you like to see one day, maybe do things on a big screen. Yeah, or modeling or any type of acting. I think it's good.
Would be that episode for them.
Yeah, I think it's good for you to tune in because the information that this young man is giving is just phenomenal, and it's some really good insight into Hollywood. So, with that being said, listen, man, I think we're gonna jump right into news because I think you got some news. Am I right?
I do have some tea to
Here
sip
comes some
on.
tea from Charity. Tea with Charity. Charity with tea. My producer's out today, so y'all, if I keep looking down, it's because I'm working everything myself. Let's go, Charity.
All right, so in the news today, Dr. Fauci just uttered the words that every NFL and NCAA fan was waiting to hear, that football might not be happening this year. The coronavirus expert told CNN, unless football players are able to lock down in some sort of bubble-like environment similar to the NBA's proposed comeback, he is totally skeptical that 2020 seasons will go down. Now, football may not happen this year, Dr. Anthony Fauci tells us, unless players are essentially to be insulated from the community and they are tested nearly every day. It would just be very hard to see how football is able to be played this fall. He says it would be very hard to see how it's played if there's a second wave of the coronavirus, which is certainly possible. It will be complicated by the predictable flu season that's coming up. Football may not happen this year. Now, the NFL has said it has no plans to derail its season at the moment, still expecting to open training camps next month and the regular seasons in September. Now, the NCAA, meanwhile, has had athletes from various schools already ready to return to campuses in the preparation for the 2020 season. But clearly, Fauci believes a second wave of positive COVID-19 tests is on the horizon. Now, if that's the case, he's not so sure it'll be possible to play without a myriad of extreme safety measures. Now, I know that's pretty bad news to start you guys off on today, but you've already heard that several of the Dallas Cowboys and Houston Texans players, including Ezekiel Elliott, recently tested positive for COVID-19. Von Miller also recently battled the illness. So hold your horses, sports fans. We will see how that's going to work out. Also, George Floyd, if you don't know his name by now, you gotta be living under a rock. George Floyd's name seems to be heading toward foundation status because his family is already making moves to lock up the rights to just that. George's brother, it's hard for me to pronounce his name, I think it's Philanese. I'm just gonna call him Phil for short. Phil Floyd recently applied to trademark the phrase, the George Floyd Foundation. And if he gets it, he'll be able to use it to teach and advocate. Phil is looking to put the George Floyd Foundation on downloadable software for mobile phones that educate on police reform, downloadable media files featuring documentaries about George, and other digital materials like DVDs and audio and video files. Now, he also wants to feature the George Floyd Foundation on a website that is going to be dedicated to police reform, as well as other downloadable documents and PDFs with information on the topic too. But there's more. If Phil gets this trademark, he'll also be able to slap that phrasing on COVID-19 face coverings, sweatshirts, t-shirts, baseball caps, and even charitable fundraising events to support families who have fallen victim to police brutality. Phil also reveals in the application that he and the fam are going to aim to conduct business seminars on social justice and police reform. So yeah, it looks like they're going for the works here in terms of starting a full-blown nonprofit for their deceased loved one. Now, considering how much change George Floyd's death has spurred thus far, setting up a foundation for him certainly seems like a very logical next step. We're definitely hoping that they do get it. Now, the last piece in the tea for today.
She got to take a sip in between, y'all.
The tea is good, you guys. Get the tea. The tea is good. Sip on it. Jamie Foxx, we've talked about both of these guys here recently in my tea segment, but Jamie Foxx is becoming Mike Tyson. I know it sounds crazy. He's got the voice down, and now he's showing off his body. Jamie Foxx is going to be starring in an upcoming movie about the boxing legend. He'll play both the young Mike and the older Mike. They say that Jamie has been working on this project for years, but the production does seem to be picking up steam. During a recent episode of a show called Catching Up with Mark Birnbaum, Jamie revealed how he's transforming his body to look just like Tyson. I'm like, that's a long way to go, Jamie. So how's he doing it? Jamie says he has a daily workout regimen of 60 pull-ups, 60 dips, 100 push-ups. It's changing the body, the top half, Jamie says. And so they say, well, what about the lower half? There's a different plan for that. Jamie says, I don't have no legs. I don't have no calf muscles. So we're going to have to get some prosthetics for that. Now, Fox says he will be 216 pounds when shooting begins. He starts as young Mike. And then to play old Mike, he'll balloon to 225, 230, which will look like 250 on the screen. That's going to be pretty amazing to see. I like Jamie. I like Tyson, so I can't wait to see that story come to play. Jamie's been super excited about the project for years, and it even previewed the opening scene a couple years ago. But that's my tea for today. That's the news. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and that's what I have.
Charity, that's pretty good. I just wanna recap on one thing you
Go for
mentioned.
it.
If we can go back. You say how many push-ups now I need to do?
Two.
Hit me with that push-up stuff again.
216. Oh, wait. Not 216.
I'm ready.
You need to be doing 60 pull-ups, 60 dips, and 100 push-ups.
So you're telling me that all I need to do
All you need to do, baby,
is 60 push-ups?
picking up.
That don't sound right. No 60 push-ups, man. I've been doing push-ups all my life. Ain't no 60 push-ups gonna make me look like no Mike Tyson. I don't know what y'all think about that, but there's got to be some other stuff going on for him to be talking about doing 60 push-ups and some pull-ups. That was pretty good though, pretty good.
Thank
and
you,
George
thank
Floyd,
you.
George Floyd situation is
George Floyd
that's
Foundation.
really neat. Yeah,
positive. It's good
that is a good thing. Yeah, because I can tell you this. With all that has been going on monumentally with the George Floyd situation, people would try to take advantage of that. So I think it's smart for them to, you know what I mean, for them to do that. Let me ask y'all a quick question. I got this new thing I'm working on, and I'm gonna bring it up online, this new chat function. So I just need y'all to real quick, if you are online, YouTube or Facebook, can you just say hello real quick on the chat? Say it on YouTube or Facebook. I need to see if they are all coming into one place. I got it right here. I'm looking at that, but I see Facebook, but I need YouTube as well. So I need all y'all to just say real quick, say hello, just say hello wherever you're from. And let me see if YouTube
us
and
hello.
Facebook is coming to the same place. We see it on the screen, but I need to just make sure. And it ain't on y'all screen yet, but it's a little bit of a delay. So we'll see. That's YouTube. This is Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on. Is somebody say something on YouTube?
No. I just
All
did.
right. Charity just said hi. Okay. Well, Charity, that means it's working for you, so that's good. And then my Facebook people, it's extra behind on Facebook, or either on my phone it's behind.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and transition back, but look like it's working. So I may be able to go back to that from now on. So
Yeah.
what's been going on in your world? Just went and got my son, went and picked my son up. So Matthew has been in Atlanta
Yeah.
all week long.
Made a good long drive today.
Yeah.
Taking care of my grand dog who's in town. Be about that.
Did y'all hear that? Grand dog. Not the grandbaby, which I ain't complaining about. Listen, I ain't tripping about it. But grand dog. Where's the grand dog at?
Grand dog is somewhere.
Call the grand dog. I want people to see the grand dog.
Milo.
The grand dog is named, I heard him too. His name is Milo, short for Los, or long for Los. I call him Los. And versus Milo, I call him Los.
Napping.
Is he asleep? He's asleep. All right. So he's a
Y'all will meet
puppy.
him.
He's a puppy. So, you know,
15 weeks.
15 weeks. So sleeping is a part of his regiment. He'll run around all day, then get tired and fall out and go to sleep. So cool beans. Listen, we're going to go and do a quick commercial break. Then we're going to come right back. And then shortly we're going to get prepared for Mr. E.J. Hollywood. So the theme is Hollywood hoops, because he likes to play basketball.
Yeah.
And homework. He's 11 years old. So in between all the Hollywood stuff, he still got to graduate school,
That's right.
which he graduated to the 6th grade, I think. Yeah. Graduated to the 6th grade. And so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in. Real quick, we're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back once we can get this stuff situated for our guest.
Pompadour. Me say whether you ball. Oh, wait a minute. You heard that? Heard it. Play that back a minute. Yo.
Business owners, is your business signed up to iShopBlack.com? This is the hottest spot for Black-owned businesses and professionals. Get discovered by consumers and make more money. It's just that simple. Visit iShopBlack.com and get signed up today.
iShopBlack.com.
What's good? What's good? We're back. We're back. And guess who we're back with? The Grand Dog.
Grand Dog.
This is the Grand Dog. His name is Milo
Los for
Los.
short.
We call him Los for short.
Baby Los.
Baby Los is actually, Baby Los. It is our way of having grandkids because we ain't trying to have no grandkids right now. Come on through here. So say hello to the people.
Hi.
It look like you wanna speak. Call him Los. We call him Los, everybody.
Say hi to my granddaughter.
Now here's the thing. Los is crazy.
He
They ain't gonna tell you. I'ma tell you. Los crazy. He like to run and lick people's toes. I can't walk from the front door to the back door. I mean, he try to lick them while I'm walking, and it's just frustrating. So, as cute as he is, you gotta hide your toes. You're around him. So, that's Baby Los.
wanted y'all to say hi.
Yep. While she take him back, y'all check this out. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get ready to bring our guest in, but I'm trying all of this new stuff out. If y'all have tuned into the new segment, or not new segment, but new show that we're actually working on, which is called Lit Unplugged. I think I may stay with the Unplugged, y'all. I may go with Lit Uncut, probably. I don't know. We'll see. But at any rate, we had a real good show on Monday night where we, talked about how long should you date, how soon should you get married, that kind of stuff. And I had a call-in number, and that was pretty exciting. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Some just new things that we're trying to work on, right? So on the show, we're gonna start working on bringing in a call-in line where you'll be able to call in live and talk to the guest while we're on the line or with them via Zoom. You'll be able to call in the line and ask your questions versus the way that it is now. So that's one thing that we're working on. You already saw the chat function. We're just trying to perfect this thing, man,
And thank
as
y'all
much as
for
possible.
being here with us, while we get it right, while we figure it out, while we get it exactly how we want it to be for you.
Yeah, you've been rocking with us, like literally. I mean, the YouTube views have been going through the roof. We've hit some milestones with that. The Roku situation is quickly on the Roku. Roku. She always fixes that for me. The Roku situation is by July, I think we'll be ready to roll with that. So we're excited about that. But more importantly, Charity, I want to say thank you to all of the sponsors and the people who send money.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to name a
Liddy team
few.
members.
Yeah, Liddy team. These are Liddy team members. And I just want to shout a few of them out. Edith Hodges, sis, I don't know if you're on right now. I can't see it. I don't know if you're on right now, but sis, Edith Hodges has been amazing and been right here supporting us since the beginning and tunes in to every show and send her dollars. Mike Grubbs, another brother of mine, has tuned in every week to the show submits money and helps to push this thing forward. Y'all already know about Luxury Vacations. The owner, Marcus Spartman, is the founder of Luxury Vacations. He's tuned in every week, sends money.
Danny Delights Catering.
Danny Delights Catering.
Liddy team member.
Liddy team member.
She's running some specials for Father's Day, so y'all check her out. DANI''S Danny's Delights Catering. Check her out on Facebook.
Yeah, that's another one that is supporting the show, and then so many others. And I just wanted to pause real quick to say thank you, man, because we don't exist without you. Literally, this is happening because of you, and it's going to even get better. Did you see that video I put out there with Country Wayne?
No, I hadn't had a chance to look at it yet.
Man, listen, Country Wayne's my guy. Y'all got to go and check that video out. I put it on my Facebook. We're going to try to see about getting Country Wayne on the show. That'll be pretty fun. I think we get him on the show.
Yeah.
You lit up when you said that. She a Country Wayne fan in more than one way, y'all. So I don't know. We might have to pray by getting Country Wayne on the show.
I like Country Wayne.
Yeah, I know. We already said that.
Not more than Idris.
Idris is a close second to Country Wayne. No, actually, Country Wayne's a close second to Idris.
Yes. Next.
I ain't even in the top 5, y'all. I ain't even in the top 5. I'm working on it, but I ain't even in the top 5. Are we about close?
We're close.
We're close.
Yeah,
Getting ready to.
I think we're good.
Let's go to the chat line real quick and see what we got. Just real quick.
I got
John. We got John Miller. John
Jam
Miller.
Cam. With the
What's
Jam
up,
Cam.
So Miller, I didn't think it would be good for this episode because it's the little guy. Unless you're gonna go find a bunch of little people to go talk to. But let's get ready for next webisode, man. Next webisode, I think it'll be good. We're gonna deal with something with fatherhood since it's Father's Day. And so I'll get with you, and we'll get the Jam Cam rolling for next week. Ms. Denatra Thomas, what's going on, sis? She called into the show. On Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, all the way from New Mexico.
Oh,
yeah,
that's her.
all the way from New
Nice.
Mexico. We got people tuning in from New Mexico, man. That's huge for us.
Now, who is this?
I don't
Blind
know.
guy, his wife, their
And
life.
there, I don't know,
He
but
says excited to be here.
I can see it.
Excited to have you here.
keep rocking with us, family.
Thank you.
I know this next person, though. You know the next person?
I can't see.
It says Eloise Mobley Harrison.
Sister Eloise.
Oh, come on here. Sister Eloise.
Reason
Hey.
to shout right there.
Now listen, we definitely got to turn it up now with Sister Eloise tuned in. Sister Eloise, God bless you, man. I'm
Yes.
praying for you. I know you were down for a little bit, and we see you bouncing
bounce
right
back.
back. Come on,
Yes.
man. God is good. So keeping you in prayers, keep you lifted up. Sister Eloise is really special to us.
you.
Yeah, we love you. Love you, Sister Eloise. And so y'all just keep rocking with us. All right. Let's transition. I'm having to work all this stuff today, y'all. We got some birthdays. We got my baby girl gonna do some birthdays today.
Yes.
So we're excited about her. Get ready for Rosalind. You know Rosalind's doing the birthday, so y'all get ready. Let's go, Roz.
What's up, Get Lit Show, and today we are back with another birthday shout out video. And today we like to give a birthday shout out to Courtney Cox and Ice Cube. Their birthdays was June 15th. Happy birthday shout out to them. We also like to give a birthday shout out to Tupac and Laurie Metcalf, an American actress. We like to give a shout out to them. Their birthdays was June 16th. Happy birthday. Shout out to y'all. We also like to give a shout out to Kendrick Lamar, an American rapper, and Will Fort. Their birthdays was yesterday, June 17th. So happy birthday shout out to them. And last but not least, Blake Shelton and Takeoff birthday is today. So we like to give a happy birthday shout out to them. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
That's my daughter.
That's my girl. She be rocking it, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but she be rocking it. I can't even do half that stuff she be doing, but then be turning up to my hey. Shout out to my baby girl Rosalind.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go to the seventh grade, y'all. Me and Charity getting old, man, but that's the last one. Me and Charity getting old. That's the last one, y'all. We get her out the house.
It's a wrap.
Man, look at y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till we get that last one out the house.
They think they be doing it.
Man, shoot, we finna really be doing it when we get that last one out the house. But no, we thank God, man, for all our kids.
And amazing birthdays. I didn't realize, Tupac. And somebody else, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Tupac were around to voice,
Yeah.
his
Especially
thoughts.
doing like George Floyd.
His
I mean,
time.
what would that look like?
What that would be like.
No, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Also, man, Rosalind does all of that birthday stuff by herself. She go and research the people and the whole 9 yards. So
working.
she put that segment together by herself. So shout out to baby girl for that. All right, we getting ready to do one more commercial break, y'all. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna step out of it. We're gonna actually bring Rosalind in and let her and Charity interview EJ. Whatever, kicking me off the set, and then I'll come back and close it out with my little EC nuggets, and we'll close it out for the evening. So y'all keep rocking with us. Stay tuned. Like, share, support. All right, we'll be right back. We're gonna play those commercials. We'll be right back. All right.
Business owners, is your business signed up to iShopBlack.com? This is the hottest spot for Black-owned businesses and professionals. Get discovered by consumers and make more money. It's just that simple. Visit iShopBlack.com and get signed up today.
Way down your ball. Oh, wait a minute. You heard that? Heard it. Play that back a minute. Yo.
Welcome to the Lit TV show. Today we have a very, very special guest with us, and his name is EJ. He's going to tell you all about himself. We are so excited to have him on. Isn't that right, Rosalind?
Yes.
Absolutely. So, EJ, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you, sir?
Well, hi, I'm EJ Williams. I'm 11 years old, and I'm an actor, and I love playing basketball. And I'm a really competitive guy.
Okay. So you're good at basketball. I love it. Rosalind here is a gymnast, so she's competitive as well. Now tell us, you said you were 11 years old and you are an actor. Okay.
Well, to go a little further deep into that, what I can say is I've been going for 3.5 years now. I believe July will be 4.
Okay.
And it's definitely been a journey. I mean, I remember when I just first got started, it was hard because once we got our agreement and they said, okay, you're finally in the business, it was like yes, I can do this. I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to get paid and stuff like that. But when you actually learn the struggle on what actresses and actors go through on, oh man, when am I going to get an audition? Oh man, I haven't heard anything back. Does that mean I got denied? Or, oh man, I'm in the final 2. Will I get this? Will I get this? Or, oh God, did I mess this up? There's a lot of things that go through the mind of an actress or an actor. So definitely, I had to prepare myself for that. And auditions are definitely harder than what people think.
So tell us.
How did you get started on acting?
Well, since my dad was already in the entertainment industry, as a globetrotter, he already knew some of the business stuff. My dad personally originally didn't want us getting into it, but then when I was in the 2nd grade, I had this play and I memorized everything. And so after the play, about 2 months later, I was like, man, that play was actually something special. Maybe I can keep on doing this and actually not do it for free. And my dad was like, well, are you sure about this, EJ? And I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I really have to do this. Like, this is my dream. And he's like, okay, we have to connect you with the right people. My very first talent agency, when we got there, they had to interview me because you can't just let in anybody. And then after that, they said they loved me. So they then eventually made me step out the room to negotiate. And then it was a deal. So we shook hands and everything. And then I had my first agency. And that's pretty much how I got in.
Listen, you are a very well-spoken 11-year-old. You know,
thank you.
You're very welcome. Have you had any special training, or are you just natural?
Half of it is natural, but the other half is definitely training. Because when you're acting, you're basically introducing yourself for a living, or not fake, because some characters can be like you. Like if you're a shy person and then the character's shy or not certain about certain things, like that, something like that. It comes off natural. Like that's what makes Denzel great. But the other part that's practicing, it's definitely it's easy to practice when you're with your parents, but can you carry that over to when you're actually in the room, because your parents don't go in with you. And it's remember your training, and just remember, even though they're older than you, just see it as if they were your friend. Like, or you're meeting a new person. Oh, hi, I'm EJ. I'm 11 years old. Yeah, you're in my class, something like that. And it gets easier and easier the more you get older, or the more you start going on auditions, because it just becomes like muscle memory.
Okay, I get that.
What characters have you played?
Good question.
I've played a lot of different characters. I was fortunate enough to do one thing with my brother. I was playing a character of a kid who was just a bad kid. He was a jerk. And my mom, she got married, and when she had me a few years later, her friend came over for an anniversary party because it was her birthday. And her birthday was the day they met. And when that happened, I was being a jerk the whole day, because I'm like, who are you people? I don't know you. Get out of my house. So I was being a jerk to everybody, and I didn't know the people from the wedding because I was like 2 years old. But when I met them, I was like, not only did I throw up on your shoes, which was really fun, why are you here? Are you going to eat me or something? And it was more like a life lesson movie, kind of, if you put it in that type of way. But it was more as a, okay, here's this kid who's like a jerk. Here's his parents who are not jerks. And then here's his parents' friends who just are trying to have fun. And a kid's ruining it.
Right. So let me ask you this. Now, when you play certain characters, has there been a character? Now, this character that you're talking about doesn't sound like you. Has there been a character that matches, you and your personality, or a character that has been, so different? Tell us about that.
Well, what I can say about that is, certain characters can make you become that person. Like Offset, when you're not filming or you're studying, or even when you're at home studying, you read this because before you read the script, you got to read the character analysis, see if it's for you. And after you read that, and then you start saying it, you're like, man, I didn't know this was me. So yes, kind of some characters are like that, but most of them, yes, I have to say most of them, yes, because you end up becoming that person. So maybe you were a shy person, but your character's outgoing, so you get the job, and then you're outgoing when you're acting, and then but you might be shy Offset, but then weeks and weeks later into filming the TV show or the movie, you're like, hi, how you doing? Like, you don't know, you never know your actions can change unless you're around a person. And it happens to everybody.
Okay.
If you do not want to be an actor, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I really want to be an NBA player or a lawyer. I love just playing basketball in general is a great thing. And being a lawyer, people who have been wrongfully convicted for things they haven't done and getting life in prison, 25 years, 15 years, even 30 days or anything. Like my cousins were wrongfully convicted and they spent about 14 years in jail.
Wow.
Oh, excuse me, 32 years in jail.
Wow.
It was on death row too. And they were tricked into saying they did this crime when they didn't. And thankfully they got out of jail, but the repercussions for that are definitely real.
Long term.
They're a long-term effect. And just, you already know what goes through in a prison, which I'm not going to say, but that was their life for 32 years, and they were separated from each other. They were brothers. They were best friends. And
wow.
They were separated at the age of 14, and I believe another one was 15. And when they were separated, they lost control of each other, and they lost their minds. And every day they were waking up and they would just wonder, oh my God, am I going to get executed today? Oh my God, I'm on death row. I don't know when my date is. And that's another reason which inspires me to want to help people, because if that happens in any situation, not just my family, but people in general, if that ever happens, it's not the right thing to do.
Well, that's to be commended. So if you're not going to act, it's going to either be a lawyer to help people who have been wrongfully convicted, or to go into the NBA to play basketball. What team would you want to play for?
Well, that depends on who's there. Because what I can tell you is, if the players keep themselves in good shape and they do play as long as Kobe did, LeBron did, then if I made it to the league, I'd still be playing with them, because they'll still be in their 30s, 31, 32. Like, for instance, Zion Williamson is 19 years old. 10 years from now, they'll be 29, about to turn 30. And right now, I'm 11. So I'll be 21, and I'll be playing up against them. So
staying figured out.
It depends on. Yep. It depends on who's there on what team and what the winning percentage.
Okay. So I heard you call out a few names, with basketball players. Is there an actor in the industry that you look up to or that you aspire to be like?
Yes. Different people in different lanes. Like, I'll start off with the voiceover department. In the voiceover department is Cree Summer. So she puts her voice through a lot just to go to those different characters, like Rugrats and other things she's done.
Rugrats, yeah.
And in A Different World, she not only does live action.
I know who you're talking about, Freddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she does not only just do live action, she does voiceover. So her voice goes through a lot, because when you're acting, you're talking. You're not like a mime who has his hands everywhere. You're actually performing. And
I think she did Animaniacs too.
Yes, she did. And she's also my coworker for the voiceover show that I'm doing.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So, and in the mainly strictly live action department is Denzel Washington, because like I was saying, how you never know how your personality can change when you're in front of people. I mean, until you're in front of people, his personality definitely changes, and he has great advice when it comes to his acting skills. And he definitely he can go from being like a regular happy guy to just being a guy who wants to commit suicide in one of his movies.
Wow.
Like he can go from doing one movie being, oh, come on, let's get it. Like, you can do this. Cheering on a kid or whatever he's doing. In the next movie, he's acting like he wants to kill himself.
Wow. One extreme to the next. Okay.
Say you are on...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Say you're on set and you have a 5-minute break during rehearsal. What do you spend time doing?
That's the time to re-go over your thing. Re-go over your scripts, or re-go over your thoughts, because you can definitely tell when somebody's frustrated, or depressed, or even when they're too happy. You can always tell when you're on camera, because they can zoom in, and then the producers are sitting on a wide screen that's close up on one person's face, and on the other side it's the other person's face. So you can definitely see and pay attention to close details, that if that person's happy, mad, angry, like anything.
Right. Now, when you're not on set, I know you spend a lot of time on set, but when you're not on the set, what do you do with your time?
That's my time to really just find myself and try to do some things with myself, or depending on who you're on set with, get to know your castmates, because for some things you might be working with them for maybe like What a Different World is. You might, one day you think, oh yeah, they're just my castmates today, but then the series gets picked up and you're on the show for like 15, 30 years, like The Simpsons. They're on their 31st season. I bet you none of them ever knew what they were in for. They went from filming the very first episode that was on Christmas, and then next thing you know, 31 years later, they're all still together filming that same show. And you never know if you'll find chemistry with that person unless you actually get to know them.
Gotcha. Now, what I was asking, I didn't mean to sound like I was asking the same question that Rosalind had just asked, but when you are not acting, when you're not on set, when you just have some free time to do E.J. Williams, what is it that you do? Any hobby?
Oh,
you know?
That's a lot of my hobbies are, I love video games, so I do that.
A Fortnite guy.
Yes, I definitely am. I'm already for the battle pass. I'm already tier 234. I already have 3 gold skins, 1 half a gold skin. So I love playing that, but while I'm on set, since I don't play that on my phone, I play it on my Xbox. What I normally do is I just play quick games that I know I'll actually have time to play. Or I mean, when I'm not on set, when I'm not filming, when I have a break. When I do that, I play games that I know are really quick, like a game called Paper.io or a Flappy Bird or Angry Bird, games like that.
Okay. So I was asking, I know there's some things that you have in the works that we really can't go into, but that we're super excited about. But can you tell us about the roles that you have had or have coming up with Disney and Pixar?
Well, some of the roles that I have done, I'll start with that. I've done, like I said, some jerk roles. I've done some like really intense roles. And with the Disney Pixar one, for that one I've done, I've played a kid who's really enthusiastic about Disney Pixar cars.
Oh, okay.
And so I'd know all the cars, like Lightning McQueen, Vader, Jack Stewart.
Ah, that was a good one. Classic.
Do you have a process to prepare for any of your roles?
Yes. The process that goes through that is really simple. It's just the character analysis, look at that, and then go over the lines. And then once you know you memorize the lines for sure, just look in the mirror and say those lines and try to become the character.
Okay. Now, if you had, EJ, if you had a magic wand, what particular show would you want to do next? If you could be on any show out there, what would it be?
Well, there's not really a specific show, but what I can tell you is a show that would be for me. What I mean is like maybe a reality show or a show that's just about me.
Okay. And then I was going to ask, you know, if you had to have a movie done about your life and yourself, who would you have to play you? Now, I know we talked about reality, yeah, but let's just say if they're going to make a movie about EJ, who would you have to play yourself? If you've even thought about that.
Well, I have. And there's this actor named Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things. Before I had my short hair, I used to have an afro, and people always told me, you look just like the kid from Stranger Things. I'm like, I do? They say you look like Lucas, and I'm like, I do? And then I look in the mirror, oh, I do. So people would definitely not know it was me, which I would think. But the only way I think they would know it wasn't me is if they actually look at the credits.
Right. Gotcha.
Do you have any advice to aspiring young actors?
Definitely. When you're on TV, not everything is cupcakes and rainbows. You'll definitely go through some ups and downs, especially when you start the process. But if you close your eyes and you just see all the triumph going on, you see darkness. If somebody were to turn on a light, you can still see the light with your eyes closed. The light is not far from you. You'll eventually get it.
Very good. I like that. Gosh, you are so well spoken. Yeah, absolutely. Now, aside from all of, let's see, give us a fun fact about yourself that people might not know.
A fun fact about me people might not know.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You seem like such a fun guy. I know there's something.
Thank you. I love singing. That's one thing.
Oh. That is
and another one, I love dancing.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. Now, what about your school? How does that work for you?
School is definitely great. What I can tell you is my favorite subject is definitely math. And the only thing that I don't like about school is just mine is there's different areas, which I think is kind of weird. Like, why give a kid a specific area to play in? And he's like about to go to middle school. I'm going to be going to 6th grade the next year. And 6th grade, they can wander around, which I actually like. In elementary school, you can't do that. So I have my pros and cons about that. Oh, and just to make sure, are you asking about school and work or just in general?
Just in general, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I have my pros and cons about school, walking around, and then in the classroom, I definitely love math and I love science. But another con is I do think it can be a little shorter and recess can be longer.
Of course. Every kid feels that way. Isn't that right, Rosalind?
Yes.
Well, EJ, I tell you, did you have anything else that you wanted to share with us? That we have enjoyed this time with you today on this interview. Just give us anything else, any nuggets that you want to drop. We just really have enjoyed the time with you. Isn't that right, Rosalind?
Yes.
Oh, there's one more thing.
Yeah.
So last year around December, I did a show called Henry Danger for Nickelodeon. And the people, being around those type of people who have chemistry for so long, sometimes people can look down upon you saying, what is this guy doing here? He's just a guest star. It's not like he's just a rookie. But for that show, they weren't jerks, and they definitely were nice people. They definitely gave us tips, and the producers and they gave us definitely great advice. And I think that's another reason why I've done so many jobs today.
Yeah, and it seems like, just being 11 years old, that you have had to, experience some things in the workplace, so to speak. You have to deal with some of those coworkers of yours who may not be as nice, like you say, and look down upon you. But we know you're going to be that actor. You're going to be that one on set to let that hand out and lift up those who need that help. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So again, it's been just a sheer pleasure having you on the Lit TV show. Rosalind, did you have any other questions for EJ?
No, not really.
Okay, awesome. Again, thank you. And we look forward to speaking with you again and seeing you on the big screen, all right?
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
You're very welcome.
Oh, I thought it was going to be me giving the nuggets. Look like the camera's on Charity for the nuggets, y'all. So I'm going to shut up and let Charity give the nuggets. I'm going to let Charity give the nuggets to close us out.
Fix it.
You want me to fix it? Talk to the people.
My people, did you guys enjoy that interview with E.J. Williams? I think that was very good. Very good. He's a amazing, very well-spoken young man who is in the industry. He's done movies, television shows. Be on the lookout for him. There is so much more to come. And parents who are watching, I hope that you were able to glean something that you can take along if you have a kid, niece, nephew, grandchild who's interested in getting into the acting, modeling business. He really offers some great tips and great advice. You want to come on and what nuggets did you drop? So these people can pick them up.
What, you want to put the camera on me, or you just stay on camera?
No, we can be on camera together.
Oh, you want to be on camera together?
That's fine.
All right, y'all. Okay, y'all. We're gonna see about putting it all together. I don't know if I know how to do this. My program guy, see, that's me. My producer ain't with us tonight. There we go. All right. Listen, thank y'all for rocking with us. EJ is just, I mean, she hit it nail on the head. The dude talked like a grown man. But just to hear his take on several things, not just the workplace, but what was profound to me is to hear his take on social justice at his age.
Yes.
He said he either want to be in the NBA or be a lawyer so that he can help those who have been wrongfully imprisoned. That's huge at an 11-year-old kid to be saying that. And so just excited about all that. And listen, they didn't let the cat out the bag. They kind of danced around it because of legalities.
And couldn't tell
it all. But he has some major stuff that he's
be on the lookout.
He's
in. Listen out for that voice.
Yeah, man. And just because of NDAs and because the studios haven't released it, they can't release it yet. But I hope y'all looked at the promo with him being in the Disney Pixar's Cars. He's in the Nickelodeon's 3-2 Wonder. I mean, just all kind of movies, commercials. He's in the movie.
Scary movie, right?
Young Bull. He's the star of Young Bull. The movie.
I can watch that one.
Yeah, the movie Young Bull. Check this out. Go look up the commercial, the trailer for Pet Sematary. Another scary one. He's in Pet Sematary.
I love you, EJ, but I won't watch that one.
That's
crazy. I don't
crazy.
like scary movies, but he's in there.
He's in there. Yeah. So you guys, thank you guys for tuning in and for rocking with us for another episode. We'll be back again next week, man. We're gonna keep pushing it out, keep putting out content. Just keep rocking with us. We love you guys. All right, peace.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lit TV show with E.C. Weston. Don't miss next same time, same bad channel. Hey, we're viewer supported, so don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Edward Weston, our Instagram, E-C Weston, and our Facebook, E-C Weston. Also, let us know what you'd like us to talk about on upcoming shows. Wait. Stop the music. I almost forgot the most important thing. We need Liddy team members. If you'd like to help keep this show going, join the Liddy team by donating $20 or more via Cash App at $Lit TV show. And we'll recognize you live on next week's show. Okay, bring the music back. Next Thursday, 7 p.m. Be sure to tune in because you won't want to miss it. And until then, Stay lit, my friends.